All right, Ruckman, here we are again with another YouTube video for the people out there. This time we're going to play something a little more established. This was played by Ken Yukihiro at the Pro Tour at the start of the year. And this is some Black-White Auras.
Wow.
What?
The start of the year, man. That's, oh boy, that's a long time ago now.
Yeah, it feels like it given everything that's happened. So, what are we going to do in this deck, Ruckman?
Yeah, so this is straight up. I mean, this deck won actually Pro Tour in Ikoria, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, it was up there. Definitely top-aided.
It definitely is a deck that's performed pretty well, but it's definitely taken the back seat to all the inverter decks and things like that. But it definitely kicks around and definitely still gets those 5-0 results. But right here, it's just it's just an Auras deck essentially. Really, we're built around our cheap 1-drops here. Mainly favored Hoplite is usually our kind of go-to guy to be suiting up here because he gets bigger with every aura we're going to cast on him. Hateful Eidolon is another good one to be suiting up. Just because, again, it also... Man, Hateful Eidolon, let's take a second here to appreciate this card.
Yeah.
It's a 1-mana, 1/2 lifelinker.
Right.
And then if any of your enchanted guys die, you get to draw a card. Not just draw a card. You draw a card for each aura attached to it.
Right. It really helps with your getting 2-for-1 multiple times and whatnot, And
then, of course, the big draw of this deck, and I do mean draw in the literal sense, is Sram Senior Edificer over from... Kaladesh? No, he's from Aether Revolt, I think.
Yeah, whatever. Kaladesh Block.
One of those two sets, right? For 1/2, we get a 2/2 Dwarf Advisor that whenever we cast an aura, an equipment, or vehicle, we draw a card. And we're bringing a lot of auras to the table.
A lot of auras in here. A lot of auras.
So let's, real fast before we cover those, let's finish our last creature here with Ephemia of the Cacophony. Who's a 1 and a black for a 2/1 flyer. At the beginning of end step, we can exile an enchantment card for a graveyard and make a 2/2 zombie. So again, if any case of any of our enchantments... like our 4 enchantment creature or 8 enchantment creatures, because we also have Alseid of Life's Bounty that I unfortunately skipped over, or any of our auras that get placed from our guys dying because we're not playing like a hexproof package, right?
Right.
We then get to turn those once on our end step specifically into like another 2/2. So again, we're taking some stuff that's already died, getting more value from it, and then also it's a cheap 2/1 flying body.
Right. This guy surprises a lot of people just because it does make an army somewhat quickly, at least in the mid-game. And then, like you said, we do have some protection here in the form of Alseid of Life's Bounty, which kind of gives us a mom-type effect. Also has lifelink, and then some Karametra's Blessing to give indestructible, hexproof, all that.
Right. Mainly, though, it gives indestructible and hexproof only to an enchanted or enchantment creature.
Right.
So we can't play this on a hoplite without it having already been enchanted. But, like I said, we've got a lot of enchantments here. So we got some Sentinel's Eye, which I would say is probably one of the weaker ones of the deck, right?
For sure.
I mean, but the good news is, so it's for 1 mana, you get a +1/+1 aura that gives Vigilance, but it also escapes. Right. And the escape cost is only 2. So it's a very easy one to buy back. Then we have Cartouche Solidarity, which is another 1 mana aura. That when it enters the battlefield, we get a 1/1 warrior token with Vigilance. So that's really nice there for any sort of edict effects that could be bouncing around in the format. And then creature gets +1/+1 in first strike. So again, that's a good ability for while we're growing our guy, right? So we're not losing or trading in combat to any early threats our opponents also play out. Then we're going to have 4 Griff Spoon, which gives +1/+0 in flying. And then for 3 and a white, we can return it from the graveyard attached to another creature. So what you're seeing here is besides Ephemia, Sentinel's Eyes and Griffspoon also give us ways of getting them back later on in the game, which is a really nice avenue to have here in case one of our early guys dies.
Which it most likely will, but, we've got some protection.
Yeah, and then, of course, to round out this aura package, we have 2 very similar auras here. We have All That Glitters, which is for 2 mana, an aura that gives +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. So any of these auras, any of our 10 total enchantment creatures. And, of course, we have Ethereal Armor, which for a single white gives us the same ability with +1/+1 for each enchantment, but it also gains first strike.
Yeah, very nice. And then
what is really nice about this deck is it is very easy for, you just have a 1/2 in play, right? Like the first turn or so, you've got like a 1 or 2 power guy, but then very quickly with Ethereal Armors and All That Glitters, the numbers ramp up way fast, like very fast.
Yeah.
Like I was streaming the other weekend. I forget what deck we were playing. But it's like, oh, this is fine. It's like a 3 power guy, and then with 2 spells, it became like a 10 power guy.
Right, yeah. It was pretty crazy, all the things that counted. Like, each one gave +4/+4 to the regular stuff that I already had, and it just got out of control pretty quick here.
All right, so let's take a look at the sideboard, Chris.
Yeah, sideboard over here, we've got some sweet ones. We've got Apostle of Purifying Light, obviously against any kind of black deck. Obviously, also helps a lot with the almost Scooz type effect of exiling a card from a graveyard. It's any card. Hushbringer to help against just, we don't have a lot of enters the battlefield abilities. So this is very, very powerful, mostly as a one-sided effect, because creatures entering the battlefield or dying do not cause abilities to trigger. Our auras will still trigger Sram. So one-sided effect as far as drawing cards there. All-Star Atomic, which stops the Lotus Field combo, and we found out something else that stopped. What else did it stop, Ruckman? Do you remember?
Nissa?
Yeah, there you go. Nissa's a good one, stuff like that. Some Get Into the Trials, also, again, just a way to stop combo, just a solid Planeswalker overall, and then a couple extra removal spells just in case we need them. So, any other
also,
thoughts?
real fast, we kind of brushed over Hushbringer.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't be saying this as someone who is, at this point, like, a mainly Spirits player for Pioneer, right? Outside of the content we make here.
Right.
Boy, does this hose Spirits.
Sure. Yeah. Like I said, it definitely is a very, very powerful card, and one we hope to bring in against any kind of matchups like that. So.
Yep. All right. Let's kick it over some games.
We'll see you guys in game 1. All right, guys, we are here for game 1. We won the die roll. We are going to play first. And, oh, man. What do you think? We've got some 1s, but no auras.
No, if we had, like, an aura, I would keep this. Let's ship it back.
Let's see what we can get. Here we go. Yeah. Now we're talking.
We just pitch one of these planes back, and we're good to go. Lead with our hoplite.
That we will. And then we'll go ahead and F6 once our opponent decides this can resolve. Probably admiring that bod on favorite hoplite.
It's no Squire bod, though.
No, it's not. But
do you think Noah Bradley modeled Squire?
I don't know. It's a good question. We should ask him.
The way, as proud as he is of that art, I feel like that has to be like a self-portrait. Just like how Forcible is a Therese Nielsen self-portrait.
Good call. There's some thought-provoking comments while we wait for our opponent to decide what they want to do on their turn 0. I'll tell you what
I'm really waiting for, though.
What you waiting for?
Those goddamn Godzilla cards.
Those Godzilla cards.
Oh, viewers, I love Godzilla. I am. It's one of the things I will chill out for besides the Olive Garden. And man, this is actually going to finally get me to break and buy some collector's packs, I think.
Just that being said, Godzilla, if you're out there,
sponsor us.
Godzilla, if you're out there. Do we want to play this slow and leave I'll see it up, or do we want to want to go ham?
Actually, I almost want to get just SRAM in play. Because they're probably on the control.
I'm also fine with that. I just was interested in getting some protection down. But we could just play this.
Play Alcide out next turn. That's my thing. Like, I'd rather get SRAM in play now, as opposed to having to play around it. Like, I don't think they're gonna okay, if they're on Esper, right, and we get like untapped Black Source, like that definitely sucks. But in this case, getting out SRAM fast against control is what's gonna keep us in the game.
I was probably gonna tap out anyway. But we'll take this route and get some
I tell you who plays blue at control.
Who?
That goddamn Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin. Alright. Looks like maybe we have some right on time. Looks like we maybe have some sensor action going down here.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I definitely want to resolve Alcide.
Yes, I definitely agree with running out the Alcide.
And then I think I want to run out Cartouche, and I'm like okay if it gets countered because
I agree.
I want to leave up the Alcide just in case.
I definitely agree.
Let's target this thing. We'll draw. Yeah, sure.
Remember, if we Azorius Charm to pro blue our guy, so the cartouche doesn't fall off.
Fair. Okay, let's go to town. Any reason to not attack with this?
No. I mean, they could always charm it, really. That's kind of about it.
I might even be okay with that.
Yeah, probably. The thing is, we just gotta really start, like, man, I wish we had an island. Yeah. So
well, this one we're gonna go ahead and sacrifice.
Yes.
Yeah. Start a creature. Pay 1.
Remember to click Pro Blue.
We will click blue.
It's very bold of our opponent to try and go for that. I definitely would have used that to probably dig for a Wrath if they don't have one.
Well, maybe they do, and they just wanted us to sack that thing. Either way.
That's not gonna sacrificing that isn't gonna save us from a Wrath effect. Which is why I really wish we had an Eidolon of what is it, Hate here.
Sure. Selfless Spirit's a card I'm maybe a little surprised we don't necessarily have. Just doesn't interact quite as well, I suppose. Okay, well, that's pretty hot. There's no way we're pulling this card.
Yeah. I'm honestly almost fine just leaving back the All That Glitters, just in case we have to, like, rebuild with Sram and Favored Hoplite.
It replaces itself, though, is my thought.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, when we play it, we draw a card.
Sure, but it's also probably going to get absorbed here. But I'm definitely fine with just trying to get it out there.
Yeah, I'm definitely fine with the beatdowns. And any reason to play it on Sram instead?
No.
Just to get the...
like, if you want to spread it out, then, like, sure.
I'm fine with this. I mean, keeping Sram in play gives us a lot of... I find that's acceptable. We still get our heroics, so...
yeah. Opponent's in a pretty rough spot here. Even without the... oh, perfect.
Ooh. Well, we're casting that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it replaces itself. Let's get in there. And I forgot this gets bigger, so there's no reason to not cast it on that just to get the big boyness going. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Like a 9, yeah. Opponent's at 3. Like, the clock got real.
Okay, damage. Let's go to our second main phase. Pretty please here. Yeah, I don't want to play anything here, but I would like to play something there. I don't think we want to leave any mana untapped for any reason. We're saving these just in the off chance we need to rebuild.
Yeah. I don't think there's an off chance. I think that it's going to be we have to rebuild after this turn. I would be a little surprised if we don't. All right.
Just kidding. We got our beatdowns on, so.
Yeah.
Let's play this guy.
King Reese. 17-10.
What a good year. What a good year. Oh, man. We lost the die roll. Whoo! Man. I don't know about this one, Ruckman.
No, I ship that.
All right, we're shipping it back.
And not to ship like I do with my anime waifus.
Right, guys. We are here for game 1. We played a weird game where the opponent just scooped, so we just are going to scratch that and play this one. This seems fine, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got our strategies.
What are we pitching back, though?
I think we have to keep this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think the answer might even be this.
I'm thinking that it might be actually the blessing, too.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if that's 100% right, but I think that's what we do.
Yeah.
If things start dying, we can get back our Sentinel's Eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have no plays on your turn, opponent. What is an if? Is this a zombies? Okay. Let's go. Yep. All these things make sense to me. All your... Oh, I'm sorry, opponent. I'm sorry. We got one. Go ahead. I'm sure he's now like, oh, no, I have to push that. Go ahead and push it, opponent. Push it real good. Ooh, there's no this thing lives. Not a... Oh. Okay. Oh, is this Croxarack?
Yeah.
This is a rack deck, right? 100%.
Probably. The Deadlands is really weird, though. Yeah, take the Ephemia.
Yep. And it's exiled? Is that what they did to it? Oh, they exile it. All right. Well, opponent's going to take quite a bit of damage here. Yeah, we would. We're playing these things because they saw them? Or does it matter?
Yeah. And also, like, with a Cartouche play, like, if they have, like, an Edict effect, right? Like, I mean, it sucks they have Fatal Push here.
Right.
And I, like, whatever. But now it's fine to play the Cartouche because then we at least get a guy back in case they do Fatal Push.
Sure. And we're just going all in, right? This just makes this guy real big.
Yeah.
I assume they probably would have pushed it before, but maybe they were just waiting.
Probably.
Oh, it's got Vigilance. I was real scared for a second. I was like, no, I definitely attacked with it. And opponent took some damage because of their own stuff, so no post-combat plays, so your turn, opponent. Yeah, we can get back these Sentinel's Eyes if they kill it, so...
Yeah.
Wow. Well, opponents can't handle the beatdown. This is the second time we've gotten a concession on turn 2. Let's go ahead and do this. Hey, let's go ahead and play this Apostle of Purifying Light. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, that's probably a good one.
Protection from black. Not the worst here. I don't know that we can afford 4, because I don't know that it's that much better than anything else.
No, I don't think so.
Probably not 4.
And we definitely don't want Hushbringer, because we don't then have a free Crocs.
Yeah. That Crocs doesn't seem quite as good, just in case. It just seems like that'd be the kind of card our opponent's playing, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're bringing in 2 of these things, probably. Take out the 2 Ephemias, or leave them in, because they're going to remove a lot of stuff?
I like Ephemia, because, like, we're going to get use out of our graveyard. Probably, actually, like, maybe bring out some, like, a Blessing or 2, or, like, no, because Griff Spoon is actually good, because you can get it back. I'd actually maybe drop, like, a Griff Spoon, or, like, a...
Yeah, I like that. I want to get rid of a Griff Spoon, because the bring back cost is 4. Sentinel's Eyes has grown a little bit on me, because it's only a 1 to bring back. Yeah. But I don't mind removing a 1/1 or 2 Griff Spoons. What do you think?
Like, we can get rid of, like, 2 Griff Spoons, or maybe get, like, rid of one of our, like, 1-drops.
Because flying is good. Yeah. I want threats, because I'm worried they're going to kill him.
Yeah, but, like, we don't want to, like, take out too many threats and just have not enough, auras is the thing, right? Like,
right, or other way, take out too many auras and we'll have enough. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Let's not think. Well, let's just do 1 Sentinel's Eyes and call it a day.
Sure.
See what that looks like. These are some of our first games with this, so we're going to be learning the deck right alongside you guys. Man, well now we know our hand's going to get torn to shreds. I think what I'm learning here is Favorite Hoplite is just like... That's one hell of a card, you know?
Yeah.
Opponent really not sure if they want to play first or not. Oh, that got him going. Close. Close. It's not close. There's no creatures in that hand. Oh, man. I don't know, man.
No, we can't keep this.
I know, but going to 5 and then getting Thoughtseize feels real bad. But I don't know what else we can do, because with Thoughtseize, they're going to take this, and then we just do a bunch of nothing.
I agree.
All right. Okay, well, I don't think we can go to 4, so here we are. Let's, Right, we can't go to 4?
No.
Okay. We're going to try this. Let's pitch... A Godless Shrine? 2 Godless Shrines?
Yeah.
Can you still clear on our planes?
Yeah.
The Dunskies, we need as much action as possible. Oh, we need to draw. What does this thing do? They gain a life, huh? Okay. Oh, and it converts mana.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened? Did I skip my turn somehow?
I guess.
I didn't even see it flip to my turn.
Yeah, that's weird.
I was reading this.
Did you accidentally F6 our turn?
No, I didn't F6 it. I think I just clicked through it.
It didn't matter anyway. They're not doing anything right now. Like, we could get big still.
We can.
Like, the Sram off the top is, like, hot.
Yeah, it is. Super apologize. I did not see our turn come. I guess I got too busy reading this, and I just thought they were passing through their turn. Okay. Let's play it.
Yeah. We'll put a cartouche on it.
You do want to put a cartouche on it?
Yes.
We could do that. If they kill it in response, though, does it do what we want?
Like, it won't, but, like, we have to, like, a cartouche is the best thing to run out here on it. And I'd rather, like, try and go for it and see if they kill it in response than just...
I wanted to wait and see if we can
Oh, we have a blessing, that's right.
Yeah, that was my thought. Does that sound good?
That's my bad. That is my bad, yeah.
All right, we're gonna wait.
That's my bad. I forgot we had the blessing. If someone didn't click through our turn, we could have...
Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. This is fine with me.
Man, now we should have played it out. We would have gotten a free
they wanted
white
black.
sword.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. Guessing they did that to get their push and play or something?
Get them.
Alright, at least they're using multiple removal spells on it.
Yeah.
And it'll,
They're not having anything now. I don't know what the heck they're doing, though. Like...
Ooh. That's big booty.
Yeah.
Let's still cast something on this and go to town, though, right?
Yeah.
Cartouche, because it's the worst?
Yeah.
Hope they kill it with a red spell. Nothing we can do about that, right?
No.
Okay. But now we throw this thing out there.
Mm-hmm. And hope they don't have another one.
Yeah, hope we don't have another one.
What's our opponent's deck? Is it just like
no
black-red mid-range?
Apparently they want to play... Apparently they want to play blue, I guess? I don't know. Maybe...
No, I think it's just like a cheap black-red land if someone's trying to build a collection.
Yeah, and it filters, I guess, yeah.
This feels like just like a black-red mid-range type of list, yeah.
I find this acceptable.
You can play that.
We'll race opponent. Come on. We will race. Any cards from our graveyard we can get back yet? No.
No.
Well, we're going to play this.
Yep.
And then we're just going to go to town?
We're going to suit him up. And we're going to not be afeared of anything.
We're not going to be afeared of anything. Let's play... Oh, yeah.
Because we got first strike.
Well, and it flies.
Oh, yeah.
It flies now.
I wish you had first strike.
I know.
It's first strike, not flying, so we can try and get the combat areas. But no, we're going. We're running it.
We're out here. Boom, let's go.
What you got, opponent? You got nothing.
We win this race, I think. Okay. Yeah, all of these things make sense. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge.
Chris, no, don't do it. Oh my god.
This doesn't get stomped anymore. Oh, waiting to pay costs. They wanted to draw.
Oh, damn.
What are they gonna do? Oh, they're doing that. Oh, during our draw step. Okay, opponent's got game. Opponent's got game. Sure.
That's annoying.
The thing comes back out of the
What was
graveyard.
the other mode they chose? Did they deal us 2?
They dealt us 2, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the damage go.
Yeah, it was about all they could do.
Okay, opponents playing some budget cards, but they got plays.
Yeah. I assumed this was a and I still assume this was some kind of Crocs or Rack deck, but maybe it's not. They had a lot of discard spells. This one's still just throwing me.
one of the games that we didn't that isn't gonna make it just because we were like playing like around with the deck, right? Just to get like around with it, right?
Yeah.
That Blue Eye Control guy followed us on Twitter.
Oh no.
You can follow us on Twitter at Crew3 Podcast.
Yeah. Hopefully they're not adding us nonsense. Oh, he said GG and I said GG. That's the guy who conceded early.
Yeah.
What are they casting? They're casting Murderous Rider. Okay. That's got lifelink. Yeah, that's got lifelink. It's got lifelink.
Oh, come on, Sram. You turned too late, buddy.
4, 5, 6. I guess this thing blocks now? Is that what it does?
Yeah. It's the first strike and blocker. We can block the
Do we
Murderous
wait
Rider.
to try to get value?
Probably.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we're about to block a Murderous Rider.
Yeah.
And then we're going to exile with the trigger on the stack. Remember that, Chris. Exile with the Murderous Rider trigger on the stack.
Alright, I'm going to try. Yeah, we're scared now, opponent. We're scared. We're scared now.
Use
You scared
the
us.
apostle, Chris. Turn off your targeter. Use the apostle.
Don't. Oh, this card's fine.
Yeah. That guy gets first strike down.
4, 5. Man, we're taking a lot of damage if we do.
We have a 2-mana Abyss now. No, we're going to block.
I know we're gonna. Well, we can't block all these things.
We'll probably block the Scab Clan Berserker.
Just so it doesn't renown and deals damage.
Yeah. This is a mold of 5, like...
Yeah.
We have to block the Scab Clan Berserker so we don't just die. Make sure we click to go to to damage. And we're at 3. We're not dead like a shock.
Yeah. Well, they don't have black mana up anyway, but yeah. Let's go ahead and remove some of their stuff while we're here.
Let's get the Berserker out, and that's all they can really get back.
Most likely. We can get rid of Wow.
They can't get those cards back though, like, and they're not gonna be able to play and buy. I mean, we could get rid of something just in case they have like something else to like buying it back Croxa, I guess.
Yeah, let's make it so they can't get Croxa back as easy. We're assuming they play that at least. Ouchies.
Do we just play the Sram?
Maybe.
Just to block, so we don't go to 1.
I do like that, yeah. I do like that. And I kind of want to keep this just so we don't discard, I think.
Sure. Well, I mean, we'll still take damage to Croxa, even with a land in hand.
Good call.
Noxious Grasp.
Yeah. Alright. It'd be like that sometimes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do any of our enchantments give us lifelink? That's something to consider.
No.
Something to think about for your local metagame, probably.
The lifelink enchantments are poopy.
What? That's not true. Armadillo Cloak?
Oh, okay, but like in Pioneer, in white and black?
Yeah, probably.
They're not good.
Probably. What you got, opponent?
Or mana?
Lifebane Zombie. Sure.
This is like a weird mid-range list. Oh, it isn't.
I love it.
We can't block that. We can't block it.
We can't block it right now. You hold your horses.
We can't block it, period. It is Intimidate.
They didn't attack! Ooh, close.
Alright, we're just dead to Lifebane Zombie.
Yep.
See.
All right. Do we like what we did? Do we want any dead weights?
No, don't ask me questions like that.
It's an enchantment.
It is an enchantment.
This card was an all-star.
Oh yeah,
that card was very, very good.
I knew it would be.
I want another one.
Okay.
I want another one.
So we have to drop it. We're dropping a creature now, though.
All right.
Probably a hoplite.
A hoplite?
No, drop an Alseid.
All right, we'll drop an Alseid. We're on the play though, so we don't want to go too crazy.
Yeah. Let's just run it. Let's just run it back.
The
creature beats aren't the problem here. Like they just got like.
Yeah. True enough. I do like to dead weight a little bit, like to get rid of a lifebane zombie, or something like that. But oh man,
chef's kiss.
Yeah. We just gotta slam this on turn 1, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And we're gonna hope for no fatal push.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna load it up and take him to Tuna Town. Or we play Sram, but I think we load it up and take him to Tuna Town.
Yeah, I'm fine getting this out of a certain range, but
so just only did the fatal push.
Ooh, now I don't know. Now I kind of want to, with them doing nothing, I want to play Sram. Just because, like, they have to kill one or the other. Whatever they don't kill is amazing for us.
I'm down for that, yeah.
Oh. More Chef's Kiss.
Now we just play that guy, right?
I don't think so. I think we play the Sram, because if they don't kill it, it's just so sick.
Sure, okay.
Fair?
Yeah, I'm down.
We're going to attack first. Declare blocker stab, combat damage, and main phase. Alright. White colorless, here's a Sram. Show us what you got, opponent.
Make this card, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have one colored source. Yeah, Noxious Grasp.
This is acceptable. Ooh, okay. How much we loading up? How much we playing this thing?
I'm actually here. I'm down to just play the Apostle and Cartouche on our favorite hoplite.
I like this play. I'm not 100% sure why, but I do.
Like, if the Apostle gets stomped right, like, that sucks. But, like, man, we can't just keep playing around.
If they do that, it's their whole turn, and then we're just going to go crazy on this guy.
Yeah. Okay, and we're still, like, in Fatal Push range, which kind of sucks.
Well, I assume they would have stomped Sram. Maybe not, because they knew that removal was good.
Yeah.
Maybe opponent's really good, and they're, like, knowing what to play, like, what removal to play, right?
Sure. I think we still just play the Apostle out. Like.
Yeah, I think it's fine. If they stop it there, they take in a loss or damage. Yeah, that's acceptable.
Still have all these.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, okay.
Now we all that glitters up the Apostle.
Right, yeah. Now it cannot be stomped. Acceptable.
No, it can still be stomped if they can kill the Hoplite.
Yeah, true.
If they don't know about the caves, though, so we're not going to play the caves.
I'm fine with that. Alrighty then. First strike damage, regular damage. Nothing we're missing, right? Nothing from the graveyard.
No.
Opponent's turn.
Opponent's at 8. If your Deadlands.
That's not black, so that's a pretty good one. Thought Not Seer, acceptable.
Ooh, Thought Not Seer like blocks our guys though.
It does. It does block really well, that's for sure. But we're gonna draw some action. Cursed it.
Like we probably just have to ship the team here.
I think we could just attack with this. If they block with it, we draw a card.
Sure.
right?
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our opponent's deck's so weird. It makes sense though. Like why now? Like they're playing that filter land.
Yeah.
They're playing Thought Knot.
Yeah. This makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're saving this just in case.
I mean, it could just get discarded again, but it's too late now.
Yeah.
At this point, we have no creature hands. We probably just suit up like the warrior.
That was a good thought. This is another thought. No, it's a Karn.
It's a Karn. Yeah, man. That doesn't do anything to us.
That's got to be a...
What are they getting?
I'm assuming this is a walking ballista. That's what I assume.
It's not great.
It's a lot of damage. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. If we don't draw anything else.
Yeah, if we don't draw anything else. If we draw enchantment here, it's GG opponent, it looks like.
Yeah. Anything here is actually
Noxious Gearhulk.
Noxious Gearhulk. Okay, so they're just gonna kill our guy and gain some life. All right.
Well, let's make sure this is GG then.
Let's hope they're just dead.
Damn. Okay, what does Noxious Gearhulk do?
It's 6 mana.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Go to its toughness. It's got menace. Well, man, that's a tough one. 6 lands.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
And we still have to press them.
We do. Is there a reason to put it on this thing?
I think so. Like it just spreads out our like I don't know. Like we're down. Like we lose out a point of damage that way, but like they're just gonna kill the hoplite anyway. Like there's no reason not to kill the hoplite.
Yeah.
But then we still have like 2 guys. I don't know. It's up to you. I'll let you make the call.
And they're gonna gain 4, so they would take 3, 4, 5, go to 3. They gain 4 and go to 7.
Yeah. Or they take 6, go to 2,
but then go back up.
5.
Well, no, they gain an extra 2 because this has got +2, +2.
Yeah.
So they gain 6 back. So they basically like this attack is kind of like nothing. We have to do it, but
yeah.
Well, I think our only chance of winning is to suit up this thing because we can get like a Griff Spoon or something. You know, and like give one of our dudes flying.
Yeah.
And then that's something.
Do we just attack Karn then?
I mean, I think we need to get him low, but maybe. That's another tough one.
Man, I almost like just killing Karn and sending 2 at them.
I'm fine with
like
that.
Like on the off chance they don't have the land, right? Like I'm assuming they do, but like on the off chance they don't.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You can't give them like a second card from their sideboard.
Yeah.
Man, if we had just drawn a.
Did we draw like 4 lands in a row?
Yeah, probably.
How many lands are we playing in this deck, by the way? Like how many lands is this deck?
I'm not 100% sure. It's something for you to look up, probably. There it is. Oh, they got to go to 2
lands.
though.
It plays 20 lands.
Yeah.
Man, funny if we actually hit another thing there. God, that's annoying because now we actually could have killed them. Like they couldn't have like actually killed us there. Then that's annoying. That's a hindsight thing though. Like
yeah.
Ugh, where were you last turn?
Yeah.
I mean, you just played and pass.
Yep. Not over just yet. Oh, if near Deadlands, though.
Yeah.
Man, tough one.
Where did this go wrong, Chris?
Just too many lands. We mulliganed into Oblivion last game. Maybe we should have just been... Maybe you have to like be greedy with your keeps because of that, you know?
Yeah.
No Griff Spoon or anything? This is where the comeback enchantments would have been super useful. It's so funny that like we smashed people so hard that they conceded before we could like reasonably probably put it in here, you know?
Yeah.
Like, especially for one of them, we just like weren't recording.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not blocking, so. And then we face the one guy who's like, we kind of get unlucky against, but that's kind of how it goes, you know? Opponent, I think, played reasonably well, though. I feel like. Some things, it's unclear if they were intentionally playing well or if they were whatever, but super interesting deck from opponent. Yeah. There's the Crocs that we were thinking about.
Yeah.
Can they recast it?
Not this turn. Maybe one more card in their graveyard.
Interesting. So we were making good plays the other game when we were removing cards from their graveyard. We might have had a chance to do that this game, and it didn't.
Huh.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And they can't Deadlands.
They can, right?
On. They can't.
Why not?
Oh no,
It's
they
4
can't.
plus
Sorry,
the
I
1.
was just counting lands. Man. Do we just? Oh, man.
We're beating down. I wonder if we beat down, wait for them to Deadlands, because that's probably their plan, and then play this on whatever afterwards.
Sure.
Our next turn, maybe, even? I don't know.
Yeah, but then we're dealing with the Crocs as well.
I don't know that we have any other choice.
Oh, a Mouse over the Deadlands. Is that a sorcery only thing?
Oh, it is. Wow, good call. So
we put it on the warrior.
Yeah, put it on this thing.
Yeah.
And that's 1. We control 1, 2. We're going to control 3 enchantments. 5, 6, 7. Not quite enough. I think they're reading F near Deadlands now as well, to be honest with you. I think they were reading F near Deadlands as well, and I think you caught it, that they couldn't do it only as a sorcery.
I was
and
like,
I don't think
man,
they
I'm
did.
pretty sure like Ifnir Rivet's the only one that's instant speed.
Yeah, sure,
Ifnir
sure.
Rivet and the red one are the ones that are instant speed.
Yeah, yeah. It's -1 counters, so.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going all in.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep.
There's no way we miss lethal, right? Or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
There's nothing.
I don't want to put it on this, even though it gains us more life.
No, I agree.
Just because, like... That's a little bit interesting, though, because then it can't be if near Deadlands.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're getting lethal necessarily anyway. It's an interesting thought, though, because then, like, next turn, we could give this pro black, and then attack for lethal. So, like, maybe there was an argument to putting the All That Glitters on that thing.
I agree.
But at this point, this is just so, like, freaky.
Yeah. Oh, what are they playing?
Fatal Push. I mean,
right.
have to give it pro black, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oops, undo.
I mean,
Oh,
it
black
doesn't
works.
matter.
Black works. Yeah, yeah.
It's colorless.
Let's do a case of Quillos then. You have multiples? Black. Yeah, that was so we didn't gain life. Alright. Go ahead, opponent.
Also gain them 2 life.
Right, yeah, it stopped this and it took an enchantment away.
Yeah. Yeah, they get
But I assume this is a Croxa.
Yeah.
But that's fine, like a Griff Boon's still just lethal. Because it does not have haste. Oh, this thing first strikes. Oh man, that's too funny. That's too funny. Oh, come on, deck.
Chris, I'm going to make a request that you start putting a counter of how many lands we've drawn that could have killed our opponent if it was anything else.
Oh my gosh.
You know, if that's not too much work.
Yeah, right? I mean, when this attacks, we're just dead. Right? We can't block. We can either...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because we would technically live at 1 if we put this on this thing. Is that right? Because we would take our 3 damage, and then we would...
but then we can't win.
Take our 5. Can we not? Because then we can attack him back, or no?
Oh, we will be attacking back for... Oh, no, you're right. Yeah.
We can attack with this to live?
Yeah.
All right. That's the game plan. Opponent has to draw blanks. If near dead lands are warrior, we're just dead. Let's just see if we can get him with the F6.
Excuse me. Man, I just keep looking.
They went to attackers. Yes, please. Does this thing have trample?
No.
Okay. They didn't. They needed to if near deadlands our blocker for an immediate win, and then attack with both. Okay.
Nope.
I
mean, go for it, I guess.
We're gonna cast it.
We're not dead.
It makes this thing bigger.
Yeah.
They have to block. Well, so there's that.
I mean, yeah, but we're just dead on the crackback then?
Well, we were dead last turn, too.
No.
Yeah, because they could have if near deadlands our other blocker.
But now we're just legit dead if we attack.
No, this is vigilance.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Yeah. You got it. Maybe they didn't want to play a life in hopes that we had some kind of thingy. GG. Sure, man. I don't want to be, like, disrespectful, but it was...
But don't GG until the game's actually over.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, our opponent clearly, like, even if we still lose here, like, they definitely, like, punted the last turn.
Yeah.
Don't send that yet.
Sure.
What do they have?
Ah, that was it. Yep.
Okay, alright.
There you go.
Alright, just let's move on.
Yep. All right. Yeah, for those people out there, not super classy to send out a GG, especially after you make a bunch of misplays, or at least several of them. Like, just wait till the game's over and then just send a GG. It's a friendly thing. When you do it beforehand, it's just like not a thing of Magic. This is a very, very old game, so there's a lot of stuff here. We've got our guy.
We're all in.
Yeah.
All in.
I mean, we've got our guy, though. I like it. I don't know what else we could be hoping for.
I mean, another guy, but yeah, let's do it.
True. Yeah, we could, but last turn, now I'm nervous because we just
That's fine.
we went to oblivion, you know?
Mm-hmm. Let it ride.
That's what we're doing. We're gonna live and die by the sword here, guys.
Man, I assume this deck is good, but we have just drawn ass.
Well, I think that's kind of how this deck runs, right? Like it's kind of like ramp decks, where like you run too much.
Oh yes. Oh, no fear Shakespeare.
Yeah, you run too much ramp, and then you can either draw too many lands, too much ramp, or too many big guys, not enough ramp. When you build your deck like this, it's definitely like tough to get it all balanced exactly.
Right. Play a Cartouche and Sentinel's Eyes.
You don't want a double Cartouche?
We can double Cartouche. That's fine too. Yeah. I don't like it's super. I just want like at least one guy, just so we can have
Edict Protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can double, or just like if they fail to push, we have another guy we can suit up. Like it's not like truly Edict Protection. It's up to you though. We can play whichever one. Also, like if we lose a Sentinel's Eye now, we can get it back later.
That's very true. Yeah, that's fine, because if they kill this, we can play a Cartouche on the other one.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that. I kind of would like to always yield. Just because I'm a little worried with how many times I do this that I'm going to like click through
I hope we don't get unsummoned here.
Oh yeah, that would be sick, huh?
It's going to happen because I just put that in the world, but...
Yeah, you did.
But I'm just so blind about these Godzilla cards. I haven't closed the page on my phone yet, Chris.
Yeah, that's okay. Just look at those and not the fact that we're going to get unsummoned. Okay, it worked out. Okay. It worked out.
Man, Chris, there's a Destroyer now? Oh my god.
I knew that one card was Mothra. I mean, I guess everybody else did too. I guess everybody else did too.
Whoa. So weird that some of them are legendary and some of them aren't.
We've got some delirium going on here. This guy is like, I'm not sad. This guy's like, I am not losing to Inverter.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fine. Let's go ahead and cast our Cartouche here, yeah?
Yeah, and glitter it up.
You don't want a Sentinel's Eyes? Just for a turn?
I want to glitter it up.
Okay.
Like, I want to get in while the getting's good.
Fair. And these Cartouche turning out to be pretty hot.
I'm like a middle-aged woman whose husband is a millionaire, and I want that money.
Oh yeah.
And may or may not like have.
What's your interest level in tigers?
Big cats in general.
Yeah.
Man, did you see O.J. Simpson came out and said she did it?
Like, I did.
If that's a man who's saying you did it.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Opponent's just mono fatal pushes over here. Man, if opponent isn't mono fatal pushes, they're just dead this entire game. But it'd be like that sometimes. All right, well, let's go ahead and cast this thing. Let's go ahead and cast the one from our graveyard.
Yeah.
We would like to enchant this thing. We would like to pay a white. Let's remove... Does it matter? A favorite hoplite?
Yeah.
And then Cartouche. If we draw an Ephemia, we want to be able to remove as many whatever's as possible.
It stops them from having like a big scoos.
Yeah. But we did keep kind of a riskier hand, so...
Yeah. I mean, I think it's risky if they don't have, like, 4 fatal pushes.
Mm-hmm. This is an Uro? No, it's a Tireless Tracker.
That's a little awkward.
Ephemia on the top here? Nope. I need to look at cutting this land count down a little bit. This has been a lot of lands we've drawn every single game, pretty much.
I would blame Worth, but he doesn't work for WotC anymore, so I don't know who to blame right now.
Me neither. Well, let's get in there.
They probably just trade, right? Like,
do they? Oh, this is a 3. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm sorry.
They didn't block anyway, so...
Yeah, they were scared. My bad. For some reason, I think Tireless Tracker is already busted as a 2/2, and it's actually a 3/2.
No, it's a 3/2. That's a big boy.
Yeah, it sure is. My mistake. I almost cost us the game there. I mean, we're probably dead anyway, right? They didn't want to risk that. They were like, maybe that's their comeback card, you know?
The Shuffler already lost us the game.
The Shuffler did lose us the game here. Feels like we're bringing in that pro-black card, though. Especially to stop this Uro nonsense. That's probably happening on the side of the field. Acceptable. We did go for the tilt factor.
Oh my god! Don't bring the tilt scale back, or do I guess?
No, for them, because they saw that we didn't have anything.
Uh-huh.
So now they can make this a 4-2, right?
Yeah.
Man.
So it becomes a 4-3.
Well, still. We're definitely playing this though, right?
Yeah, there's no other reason. Like, it makes them have to pump, I guess.
Yeah, we have to battle.
Yeah.
I think. If they're smart, they know what this card is. Yeah, they do. Yeah, we're probably going to take one more draw just because they are pretty low. And then pack it in pretty soon here on this one. Yep. Play this because they know what it is. Call it a day. Acceptable? Man, a Sram is pretty hot here, even though. Because we can get back a couple of these things from the graveyard. I mean, we got to do it, right?
Yeah. Have we started sentinelizing it?
Do we want to do that now, or do we want to wait?
We can wait.
Just because in the off chance we removal spells, like, we do want to save this in case we draw a Sram.
Yeah.
We draw a Sram, we're going to draw several cards and be not exactly back in it, but pretty close. And then if there are 5 more, I mean, of course.
Oh, and they get to just buy back Fatal Push? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it doesn't exile that graveyard. Wow, yeah. Yeah, that's probably the GGs, I would assume.
Yeah, let's just move on to the next game.
I want to take a draw and just see if we get a Sram. Okay.
I mean, they minus on Fatal Push.
They plussed.
Oh, they plussed?
Yeah.
Oh, so they just have a guy.
I mean, they kept that up. It was still definitely right to Fatal Push, though.
Unless they just have another one. Because
okay.
Alright, yeah.
We drew the card.
Yeah. I don't know how good it's going to be now, but let's go for it.
I don't think they can do this before we get to cast our Sentinel's Eyes. We're casting it on this thing?
Yeah.
Exile and all the glitters and a cartouche. Yes, please. This one on the stack first, I suppose. So now they can kill it if they want to. Well, now we don't even have enough spells to make this interesting. Let's go ahead and pack it in.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. Let's begin our sideboarding. Playing against a tier 1 deck, though. Man, I kind of want these.
Yes.
2 or 3?
3.
3. Do we want any number of dead weight to kill a Tireless Tracker?
It kills Tireless Tracker and Chase.
Yes, so we want this card.
Yeah.
All right, the cuts are a little tougher to make.
We're gonna start with. Oh man.
I always like taking out one of these.
Sure, and let's cut out Grave Spoon.
Yeah.
And we can cut favorite hoplite. Like, oh man, we have so many cuts to make. This is what I don't like about boarding with these decks. Is like it's just you just have to like.
Mm-hmm. It's tough. We're gonna take out 2 of those just because like it's the easiest to Fatal Push, I suppose, and it's the least rewarding when we do because we're gonna have a lot of removal that we're facing here.
Yeah.
Man, this card's so good in a grindy matchup. All that glitters is probably not its best here.
Sure.
Cut 2 of these, call it a day.
Yeah.
It's a good card, but with the where's our ones?
It's tiny text. Below, down. No, up. It was like down from where your mouse was. The ethereal armors. They're right above the favorite hoplites.
Oh yeah, there they are. Man, yeah, they are so small. Opponent also making some cuts, so we'll probably see what happens here. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and play first for a game dose. All right, this seems like a hot one, but we don't have any enchantments.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Double Sram? That's got to be hot.
It doesn't do anything because it's legendary. I mean, it just helps if we.
I'm assuming one of them dies though.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's just go for it. Like, we could probably draw into some enchantments.
Okay. Play this. Play our hoplite.
Does it get it all?
We maybe could have started with an Alseid.
Sure.
But kind of the same thing either way. But you start off by like a Thoughtseize or something like that.
Yeah.
Then we'll be happy we played this one.
Man, so there's the card that's just straight up King Kong, right? I don't know if you've seen it. It's called Kogla.
Mm-hmm.
And what's interesting is I don't know if we're actually getting a King Kong because King Kong isn't owned by Toho. It's owned by Universal Paramount.
Gotcha.
So that'll be interesting. But the card is just straight up King Kong, even if it isn't.
So our turn's interesting. Do we want to play the other Sram? Or do we want to play...
That's a good question. So we can play Sram, right? And then... But also we just play land. We can just play, like, Alseid Go? Or, like, double Alseid Go?
Double Alseid Go is definitely interesting. Like, no matter what, their Thoughtseize is kind of bad.
Yeah.
But I do like Sram. If they kill it, we can just go all in on this thing. Double Alseid's good for protection, though. I don't know. You've talked me into double Alseid, I think.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure this deck plays a ton of Wraths.
Yeah, I don't know why it would board into like a Languish or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. It definitely
That's why we're losing. We were missing the Biaz.
We were missing the Biaz. Gotcha.
Did I click your turn?
I gotcha, homie.
I saw that mouse hovering. You get me worried sometimes.
Sometimes I do, understandably. All right, let's see them blow us out with a. All creatures get -1/-1 even.
Almost heaven.
Oh, you know, Kitty's gonna come up here. This is another Thoughtseize. Yep. But that's okay. Like, no matter what they take, we're in pretty good shape. That was probably the wrong take, though. Right?
Probably.
It just can't have been.
Ooh, Deadweight's actually kind of hot here. Now that we're gonna Deadweight our own guy, but
yeah. Oh, yep.
Look, I just need to sing country. That's the only thing keep me like sane right now and calm in these trying times.
Yep.
Oh my god, look at this 5/6.
Yeah, I don't
look at this beat.
I know Sram's scary. And they're just definitely playing for the
like I definitely do think you just take the ethereal armor because like, even if we play Sram right, like
yeah,
we can't if like they know we don't have a land, so we can't like follow up Sram with land and another aura. Like there's just a chance. Like yeah. I definitely think.
I know their thought is like, oh, like this can get them back in the game if they get out. So I don't know. Either one is fine.
Yeah.
This is definitely gonna be a multiple fatal. I mean, maybe they just have multiple fatal pushes.
I mean, like if this is Tireless Tracker or is Uro, like
I think
okay,
Uro is
sure.
acceptable. If the game 3 life, this is definitely like not optimal, but
yeah. They at least have a untapped land to put into play. Okay, Breeding Pool. Yeah, that'll be tapped.
I mean,
no, we can't play it out yet. Like
No.
at this point, we just have to protect the.
For
the
sure.
hope
But like,
line.
let's say they even Uro, we just deadweight it and go to town.
Yeah.
They don't even have enough stuff to do yet.
Mm-hmm. Like they're at 4. Even if they just have another Uro to play, they're just dead still.
Yeah, this is an interesting thought just for like why this card can be good in the long game.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we're not definitely our opponent's better at going the long game than us, but and then we're just gonna keep double all seed up.
Yeah.
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 All right, beat him down too fast there. Anything else we want to do on the draw?
Man, on the draw. Honestly, I think our board plan was actually better for on the draw than it is on the play. Like what we boarded in this time. Like we actually probably shouldn't have boarded like all the deadweight stuff like that on the draw or on the play. But I think. Oh, all right.
Okie dokie.
Weird. All right.
It's been the day today. Okay, guys, we are back here for another match. Again, this has been super weird because opponents just keep scooping to us, and then we played one full match where we lost. An opponent was kind of weird, but this one we're gonna keep. Sound right?
Oh yeah,
got a hoplite and stuff. So this time we're gonna keep here. They're on the play though, so we're gonna F6.
Yeah, so this is definitely gonna come in probably shorter than all the other games we played. Oh, this is the mono green guy. Or maybe not. I definitely remember that name. We definitely played Jack Bauer 24 in another video or like a stream before.
Gotcha. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play our favorite hoplite, and we're gonna see if we can beat down harder than opponent.
Is a parent on Aetherworks Marvel?
Maybe you've played him before.
No, I mean I haven't played against anyone with Aetherworks Marvel, but the name is just familiar. I'm just like, if they're playing a 2 with Aether, I almost guarantee they're playing Aetherworks Marvel. Like there's no other reason to.
No, what do we play or not? Yeah, they have to be.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can beat down harder than opponent.
Well, the problem here is they're going to have. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, go ahead and run out the cartouche and the ethereal armor. And the only thing is here we have to really dodge the energy removal, the other energy burn spell.
Oh yeah.
Because that will kill this thing. Like yeah. But we don't have a Karamesh's Blessing to keep up. But like this is the best way we have to like get this guy big and beefy.
Any reason to not just in case or
no? Because like if we ethereal armor, like then they almost have to use like all their energy to kill this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like it's a 6/7 right now. Like they have to spend essentially all the energy they would gain, and they would only like net gain 1 energy. So they almost don't want to try and kill this at this point.
Right.
Like next turn, if they like play a Rover Finder, then we grow Spoon and just keep going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a pretty hot beatdown plan this deck has. There's a Rogue Refiner.
Yeah. And then we just have to hope they miss on the Aetherworks Marvel. Like
man, if we draw a land, how close to dead are they?
Super.
Wow.
Yeah, so now we boon and all that glitters. And now we just have to hope our opponent can't slam Marvel Plus into like Emrakul, essentially. Or Ulamog. I guess Ugin. We really just have to fade the...
Emrakul is fine, isn't it?
Yes.
How big is this thing going to be? Pretty big. I don't think we can like exile our own thing. They're just dead. I was gonna say, I was like, they might just be dead. Is that a turn 3 win? Was that just the old turn 3'em?
Yeah.
Is that just the old turn 3 on the Marvel deck?
Here I was talking about being worried about what our opponent can play if they just untap play this Marvel.
Yeah.
But it turns out they're just dead. Okay.
Does Hushbringer stop their Kozilek stuff, or is it a cast trigger?
It's a cast trigger.
Well, that makes me sad. That makes me real sad.
Here. Tomic's not great. Yeah, these cards are really great. I don't even want
Does Gideon make any sense or no?
No.
Man.
And we don't even want to kill their stuff because if they have a Marvel and play with low energy,
yeah,
we can bring in Hushbringer for Rogue Refiner. That is an option. Because then it stops Rogue Refiner, it stops their Mana Dork that gives them energy, and it stops Whirler Virtuoso. There is actually an argument for Hushbringer.
Okay, I like it. I think we might as well. We're on the draw. Well, what ifs?
We can honestly probably board out Ephemia.
I'm down. We need one less. Grispoon?
Or Sentinel's Eyes? Sentinel's Eyes, because Grispoon will give us flying here.
Okay. Alright, let's do this. Well, I mean, let's go.
Keep her innies.
I mean, let go. Are we starting with Alseid? Just to play a little safer, or no?
No, I think we start on the Hoplite.
Okay.
Excuse
me. Okay, this is their turns. Let's just go ahead and F6. Alright. You don't want to play it safe at all?
We could, but I almost don't think they're going to do it right now. I mean, if they're smart, they would, and then but I'm also fine with them taking a turn off just to kill this.
Sure.
Because if they do, they will net gain no energy. Well, they'll probably net gain 1. Well, they can't because if they, it's better just to do this.
Okay, we're gonna try it. Glass Pulp was not. What does this do?
It scries 2.
Okay.
The worst puzzle. It's the not good one. The green one's good because it gains life. So here, honestly, we probably Cartouche plus Grispoon.
I like it.
And then again, we're in the same spot where if they want to use all their energy to kill this, then they can.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, then we drop the Alseid and we can pop it then turn later.
All right, so we're gonna Cartouche this thing.
Yes, and we're gonna Grispoon it. Just again,
as much damage as possible.
Well, that and it also increases the amount of energy they have to spend to kill our threat, and that's just as good enough for that's as good for us as if it survives in some places. At 5 mana now, so that burn spell I think gains 4 energy.
So that gains only 3.
It might.
It's a Harness Lightning.
Either way, yeah.
Harness Lightning definitely gains 3 energy.
Okay, well then they have to use all their energy to do that, and that leaves us in a good position either way. Even if they drop Rogue Refiner here, it's not great for them.
Yeah. I don't, man, I definitely, man, we're just something like this. I definitely don't mind the Fry.
Okay,
sure.
That's interesting.
Sure. I don't super mind taking a turn off for Alseid there, but I think this is also fine. Oh man, this is getting tough here. Well, let's do this. Let's play this card because Grispoon costs 4 to get back.
Yeah.
And then let's go.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about Fry. I was just thinking about Harness Lightning. But no, I think Harness Lightning is still relevant to think about in that way.
Yeah, it's pretty similar. If I was to redo that, I kind of want to take the turn off just to keep protection, because that way if we kill it, we still keep our enchantments. This is fine. This might be a reason to...
No, not just for Uro.
Not just for Uro.
Uro's awkward, though, if we do, hit Hushbringer.
That's true. Yeah, that does make it kind of weird.
So maybe we board out Hushbringer, because I don't think they're actually playing the... I don't think they're actually going to be playing the Mana Dork. If they're playing a Glass Blowers Puzzle Knot.
Good call.
So we probably take Hushbringer back.
We're going to cast this, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Grispoon's a cast is the only thing that's kind of annoying.
It's an ability.
Yeah. Their draws like a little bit slow here. Okay, this is probably a Marvel? Or is it a Wrath effects? It is a Marvel.
Luckily they don't have... We'll have the energy next turn, though.
Yeah, they will. Wheel?
Well, like, there's a chance that Marvel still misses.
Yeah, we're casting this, and we're giving... this thing flying?
We're giving it to Sram. It doesn't matter, though, really.
Do we want to cast this, or do we want to leave this up to give this protection from something for any reason?
I would rather... Because all their big things are most likely going to be...
game ending, you think?
That or colorless.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost better just to get the Eidolon plus Gross Boon out.
Let's do it. So, let's cast Gross Boon. Cast it on the Sram?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I feel like if they're going to kill anything outright, it's probably going to be Sram regardless. So we might as well make sure we're going to draw a card off of it.
I don't hate that.
And we're just going to cross fingers our opponent just whiffs, which I've seen plenty of times.
If they just Wrath us here, I'm going to be sad. Okay, that'll do it. That's 5. How many do they need to spin? 6? Okay.
Yeah. But if they crack one, they get it.
It costs 3 to crack it, though. So
Oh,
if they didn't have a land, we're just, like, in great shape. Oh, they've got something to give them energy here. Yeah, makes sense. I'm going to make a Sansa.
Alright. Whiff.
Maybe there was a reason to save this to, like, it's kind of recover in case they get, like, a,
But anything that hits is going to, like, end the game.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That was their best card, though. Awkward.
But I want to point out Alcid wouldn't even protect it against that.
Oh, because it's devoid?
Yeah.
Yep. Good call. Let's play this. I don't think we want to play the 2 life, and then let's just F6 for now. Yep.
Now they just get to crack their stuff and go again?
That's what it feels like. And if any one of those is a 3, we were in such good shape.
Yeah.
Yep.
It must feel nice for our opponent that we aren't playing Teferi, though.
Yeah, true. True. Hey, opponent having a good, honest game. They probably just skip if they see Teferi, I assume. This seems like a good play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Not that it stops too much of their stuff, but hey.
Yeah.
World Breaker. Sure.
Oh man, I think he has reach.
Oh, he does. I should have floated a land.
Yeah.
Well, we're still gonna cast this thing.
Yeah.
They get to do it again on their turn. Whew. Alright. World Breaker's a good one.
Opponent gets to play an honest game against us because we have no interaction.
Yep. We have no cards, though. I assume they can get to 6. Cracking 2 things? Yeah. Sure.
Alright, opponent, just spin the wheel already.
You got it. Would you like to attack us? No.
Of course not. Oh, man. This is the games that we're not going to win, but we just have to sit here and just wait.
I kinda... Do we Grispoon this thing?
Yeah, why not?
Give it super flying?
Mm-hmm. That means they can't block it, right?
Does it?
Yes.
Why?
So it's super flying.
Oh, yeah.
It
This
only has
doesn't have
regular
super reach.
It doesn't have super reach.
So I think that means we win.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Devoid. Man, this protection from colors thing, not really doing it against the colorless deck.
Yeah.
I think we have to just go...
probably board it out.
I think we have to go super slim and just kill our opponent on turn 3 like we did last time.
I agree. Let's just go to the next game.
Let's see what they get. Let's let our opponent spin the wheel. Let's be a bro. They foiled out some of these cards.
They spun the wheel. We can go to the next game. They spun the wheel 3 times.
Oh, look. You got
Can we go to the next game now, please?
Yes, we can. It's what we were doing.
you.
We were in the middle of doing that. All right, let's take out this Hushbringer. I don't think it's as good.
No. Now that we've seen Uro, I don't like it as much.
Yeah.
Let's bring that... No. Let's bring the Sentinel's Eye back.
Okay. And the Epiphemius?
Yeah.
Just to beat down as fast as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Gideon beats down pretty hard, that's for sure.
No, it's slow, though.
All right. We're going to get him. All right, back here for game Trace. We want to play first.
Man, that's a mulligan.
Yeah, that's just too many lands, unfortunately.
Oh, my God.
Ugh. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Real.
We got a mulligan, though, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, man, what do we get rid of?
It's definitely Ephemia.
Yeah. Do you get rid of, like, a Sentinel's Eyes?
I think that's right.
Yeah.
We're going to play this All-Seed. And try and get him.
Mm-hmm.
This deck's been a pretty fair amount of fun, though.
Yeah.
When it goes off. You know, you're definitely kind of live and die by the sword. I think the sideboard should definitely have some Thoughtseize or something like that. There's been a lot of matchups where that have been pretty useful, it feels like, you know?
Do we just go to Tuna Town?
I don't think so. I think we play
It puts it at 6. They can't fry it. Like...
I just think where you can do the same thing next turn if we want to.
All right.
They don't have a fry.
I don't know. All right, that's fine.
I mean, maybe. Let's do it. My only thought is Sram can kind of get us back in if we draw a card. That's my only thought.
Sure.
If they take a turn off.
Yeah, but at this point, I'd rather just start going.
I'm fine with that, actually. 6 is a lot of damage, so let's do it.
And, like, it's out of fry range. It's out of Harness Lightning range. Although, like, right now, if we hit a land, then sure, that's fine, because then we can try and, like, suit up Sram and protect him. But I don't know. Like, this is 7 power.
We've got 7 damage opponent. What do you got?
And we've gained 7 life.
Show us your bounce spell. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Cascading Cataracts. They have Golos too.
Well, we probably just play this thing now, right?
Yeah.
There it is. Opponent
There it
cannot
is.
beat the 10-10 on turn
man.
3. So there we go. Well, Ruckman, we're back here after some weird games. This is probably the weirdest.
What a wild ride that was.
What a wild ride that was.
I hope in your editing and cutting around stuff, the weird events that occurred are very noticeable to our viewers. I hope.
Yeah, like
did we played like one full round? That was a round we lost.
Yeah, we played one full match.
We got two full rounds now.
We got
one
two
we
full
lost,
rounds.
one we won, and then we had like a bunch of single games.
A bunch of single games conceding. Like one was off stream because I unfortunately forgot to record, and we won that one. So like, man, what are your thoughts on this deck? I know this is kind of a hard finishing session here because of what happened. Just all the unusualness.
This is a deck where I feel like I wish I would have had more time to prepare the sideboard notes on it.
Right.
Because I definitely think we were kind of sideboarding haphazardly. And again, like, I feel like we're competent enough that we can sort of just play one of these decks out. Like, we get like one practice game in, right? Like one practice match in. But this would have been one that maybe helped if we had some little more time to go over the sideboarding plan here.
Sure, yeah.
And then like a lot of the games we lost, we just like flooded hard for 20 lands.
Yeah, that's very true. And again, because you don't have a lot of card selection here, it is a little bit live and die by the sword here. Yeah, I think there's got to be some Thoughtseize in the sideboard here, somewhere deserved. I think there's just a lot of matches where like that would have made a difference. Again, obviously our opponent scooped to us a lot of times because we just were dealing 15 damage on turn 3, 10 damage on turn 3. They just didn't want to deal with our nonsense, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, undeniably powerful for how cheap this deck is too, right? Like that's something you got to think about. Is like the budget here is insane, and we were just like murdering.
Like I said. So we have the sort of Discord challenge. It's unfortunately by the time you guys are watching this, it's already going to have happened, right?
Yeah.
And of course, as a sort of get people into Moto into Mitgo, we made it a 50 tick budget limit, right?
Right.
Of course, given some leeway because the online price has been fluctuating very wildly.
Right.
But like without the Thoughtseize in the sideboard here, I think this deck cost us 42 tickets.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So you can literally have a deck that won a Pro Tour and be under a 50 tick budget, but this deck is definitely going to be one of the more volatile decks to play.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's you can't give it a better description than that. Was like you definitely guys saw like sometimes we're just drawing a bunch of lands. We only have 18 lands. It looks like. I mean, yeah, that's not a lot, but it makes sense, right? Our curve caps out at 2, and it's like hard to go to 17. So, man, like, what would you rate this deck? Let's start there.
Man, I feel like I can't rate it too lowly just because it did win a Pro Tour, and that like already gives like plus however many points. But at the same time, like we've seen decks win Pro Tours and then just nothing happened just because like very good pilot coupled with just they picked the right field at the time.
Right.
And so, sometimes, I don't like to take tournament results into consideration in how a deck fits the meta because, sometimes you just have an off weekend. Sometimes you have a really good weekend showing.
Sure.
I give this deck a 3 out of 4 favorite hoplite after we put a single ethereal armor on it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But that's like, again, this is the Ruckman classic of what's a 3 out of 4, but it's probably more like an 80, 85 than it is.
Yeah, I think you can give this halves because like not to jump around, but to my rating, I'm gonna give this 3 out of 4 SRAM, 3.5 out of 4 SRAM Senior Edificers. I mean, as weird as it was, like it was just weird because people just kept scooping, or like I had an accident with like recording, and like we did lose like the first match we played, which was a little bit like the first full match that we played, which was a little bit disheartening. But other than that, man, like you can't deny the strength of the deck. Like, yeah, you take some mulligans, but like even on mulligans, like, hey, they can't kill your SRAM, right? Like, okay,
last game we attacked for 15 on turn 3,
right.
Which is what I talked about like earlier in the video, where I was like, man, like I played against this deck when I think I was playing Maze's End at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when we did the Maze's End stream, which by the time you guys are watching this I would have posted the VOD by now, just because I think that deck is really fun to watch. It was actually really entertaining to play.
Yeah.
Where I was like, nah, chat, we're fine. Oh no, we're dead.
We're dead. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Like, just the fact that you've got 2 effects that just double up for enchantments. Every enchantment you make was like, then it was like each thing was giving us like +4/+4. So again, when you do that, you obviously win hard. Like, you definitely have some comeback potential.
We never got to see it, right? But like, man, I've seen and I know like the point of Hateful Idol on this deck is to like for those matchups in like the Delirium deck where our opponents had all the fatal pushes, right? Like at that point we'd be drawing like 1, maybe 2 cards if we had an Eidolon in play. And they're killing our guys, right? We just never actually got an Eidolon legitimately online, which is kind of disheartening because I think that's actually where a lot of the power and strength in this deck comes from, is its ability to keep like drawing and churning through cards, which is where it comes in a lot of the conversation of, you know, as you saw in that last game, like, oh, do we take a turn off to play this Sram or do we just go for the beats there? Because like, I think that game, right, you know, if we didn't go all full on the beats, that game could be totally different if we just take that turn off there.
I agree. I think this deck presents some very interesting decisions as far as like, and just very, very crucial decisions early as far as like, do we take a turn off to play it safe? Which I think there was one time where I think that I guess there's twice. One where I didn't record it, and a second where I think we could have played it a little bit slower to get an all-see-it out. The first time was to save a SRAM, but to refill after a Wrath, which was probably the right play. And then second time was, I think we should have played an all-see-it out first, and then played it just a little bit slower because our opponents weren't doing a whole lot. But yeah, I don't think you particularly want to play against Fatal Push type things, but like the sideboard is very, very heavily slanted to when Dimir Inverter was a much bigger part of the metagame. So I don't know that you need like all of this hate for like the inverter type stuff as much as you could play, not that Tomic is, but you know, Gideon definitely is. I think you could definitely play some Thoughtseize in the sideboard to help protect your combo a little more. Like that's a card I probably would have sided in against like any of the random, you know, later game decks that we played.
Yeah.
Obviously we kind of beat them anyway, so, you know, hey. But all right, well, I mean, this is going to be probably a pretty short and sweet wrap up here. Anything else we have to say to the people?
No, I guess just as usual, you know, we're Crew3 Podcast over on all the places you go and find your podcasts at. That's Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play. You know, also we're here on the YouTubes. I stream on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Crew3 Podcast over on Friday evenings and Sunday afternoons. And of course, that could potentially change here in a little bit.
Yep, and then my name is Chris. You can find me on Twitter at its_Christmas. That'll be flashing at the bottom, along with our main Twitter, which Ruckman runs. And our third member, why we're called Crew3, is Ricky. He is off doing Door Monster, popular YouTube channel stuff. And unfortunately, he cannot make as much of our extra content stuff. But that's okay. You'll be able to hear him on our weekly podcast if you so choose.
And hopefully we'll be able to wrangle him into video or the stream at some point.
Yes. Hopefully soon, especially with how much time at home we've had. So, all right, guys, overall take. A very fun deck. I recommend you build this if you've got the cards or close to it, because a very, very powerful deck to start beating out an FNM. I was surprised, obviously, at how powerful this deck was at its strongest. So with that, we'll say we'll talk to you guys later, and happy magicking.